Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think I decided to tackle this one by myself. You know, it was nice having the guys on. I might bring them back if you guys want them, but who knows? Anyways, when we last left off, I was making a decision that got into some mad beef, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know if I want to be a part of this. So, I'm gonna start with Help Me Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? She's looking away. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Fuck. Sayori. Where'd my sound go? Did the sound? Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this? Pedro. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for the others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Then why are you asking for my opinion? Yeah, listen, Sayori wants to tell her what a stuck-up jerk she's been. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Damn straight, you tell him. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori strands triumphantly. Damn. I'm proud of you. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh. Ugh, I'll make some tea. Yuri rushed. Fuck me, she went quick. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I feel kind of bad. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return, staring dejectedly into my eyes. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? Yeah, she is. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'll do my best. I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. I don't like you. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ah! Such a genuine person really does make good president, regardless what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Pedro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. There's anything to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Fuck! Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, thoughts, wonders, expressions. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Yuri likes the dark and mysterious. Natsuki likes the cute and symbolic ones, and Sayori just fucking loves being happy and sad. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing the boys I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. No potatoes in sight this time. Pedro! Ready to walk home? Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, I wanted to talk to you. Do you think my water bottle's getting annoying? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Doesn't that kind of thing happen often? No. That really is the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I wasn't asking that. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Pedro, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Aw, me too. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Are you okay? I think everyone really likes you too. I mean, Pedro really just wants the titties. I don't. Like, I'm... That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Gotta get that coochie malucci. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What a dickhead. I really... Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, poem time. So, from last time, what I didn't pick up on, there is no option to impress Monica. Like, let's start with peaceful. Embrace. Ocean. Warm. Rose. Cheer. Bouncy. Heaven sent. Charm. Disown. Kiss. Sensation. Unrestrained. Pain. Boop. Awesome. Headphones. Rainbow. Daydream. Jump. Cool, I'm happy with that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pedro. Yo, Sayori. What's poppin', Jimbo? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Eehee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Oh, bless. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Potatoes everywhere. Only 2 small coins fall out. Tiny house. Ooh, you sneaky. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, that's funny. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that when she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Pedro to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you could responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. so hot in Australia right now. Yesterday it was 41 degrees, and today it's like coming down from that, but it's still bloody hot in my room. Pedro, why are you talking about Australia? We're in the middle of Japan. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. Aha! I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I need to accept the revolution. Viva la revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess the little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't look at me like that. Don't you fucking look at me like that. I haven't done nothing. Ee-hee-hee. I'm gonna adjust the camera quickly. Does that work better? I'm gonna just check quickly. Yeah, it works better. Ee-hee-hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. The mischievous little rascal. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ee-hee-hee. What? Yeah? Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? It's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Gee, just eat it, please. I know you're sweet and your tiny hands. I'm just... Oh, he's so adorable. Sayori rapidly tears it open, the wrapper, and takes a big bite. The other two look at me, wanting to take a big bite out of me. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. Oh, she bit her tongue? Oof. Ee-hee-hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Ee-hee-hee. Aww. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Don't touch me. Don't stop touching. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sarah off of her. Oh. Sarah suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha ha ha. Marvelous, isn't it, Yuri? Yes. Time to get our intricate brains into position, ready to go. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Yeah? She's not here. She's not in the club room? Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's not true. She's the creepiest out of all of them. You all are a lot nicer than her. That's true. No, don't think that. It's not true. Excuse me? Thank you. Suddenly the door swings open. And then I close it again. Because... Sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Why can you never face it in a direction besides frontwards? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that, I wasn't a part of that conversation. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ahaha. That makes no sense though. There's only the one classroom. Are we the only people in the school? Why do they even have the school employed still? You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. You're just super talented and you do everything. You're like an e-boy, but a girl. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. I know, Zero. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah, well, she's looking right into my soul. I see you staring. I see you all staring. I know exactly what's going on. That sounds cool. I'm excited for that. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pedro. Don't the other three want it more than I do. Only me, just Monica. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, even though I just started this morning. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Papa bless. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? I mean, nah, not really. There was a whole bunch of Natsuki and Sayori trying to get me to buy her a cookie or some crap. I don't know. That was nice though. Good morning. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischief. Oh, never mind. I told her anyways. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Fucking how big are the cookies? Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Who should I bother first? Pedro! Pedro! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go and find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Pedro to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. So, I don't understand how that works. I don't know where this is set in, but like, are you just allowed to... anyways, that's besides the point. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Pedro? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. I follow her behind as Sayori hums and skips down the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Ooh. Ehehe. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Slam poetry. Man, woe is he. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Pedro, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. I can hear your thoughts. We have the same voice. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. It's an art style. You could rap it if you really want. Like, you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. What light through yonder poser breaks? I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, that was beautiful. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's just impossible to take you seriously when Can I just take him out? He can be here and I'll go in the game. I'm sure I'm a lot nicer than he is. House time. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. Man, it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, that's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Oh, 360. No, don't fuck my fucking... Alright, I'm back. That's cute. Hey Pedro, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Bravo 6 going dark. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. And I love her the way she is. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Ooh. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Coals. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various color crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least moves aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Ooh. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons... Aww. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Oh. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out. Oh shit, my boy making moves. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second, please. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Scan the barcode. She smacked her face into the black and white crayons and I just scanned the barcode. A bump is starting to form as well. It's growing into a third boob. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Pedro. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What were you saying? Be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Full speed ahead. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. No. Return. She's one palm on her forehead and she's using the other hand to clumsily screw crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Whoa, that's a big ass apple juice. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Pedro. This kind of reminds me, Ryu, of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I'd start crying really hard. Aww. Aha! And you'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and was afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always just so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out here of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Pedro. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm being clumsy. You really are, sweetheart. Don't call me that. I'm not a sweetheart. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. You know, I watch porn in my room. I watch anime. I play video games. I'm a neckbeard, bruh. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Pedro, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? No. I think high school will end and we'll grow apart. Oh well. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so I hope so, right? I'm so happy. Me too. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. That's when I see her deep in thought like this. Makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Me neither. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. I wonder if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, it's just like a big red fucking bump just sticking through. We make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing, I was just ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Just smacks fucking Sayori out the room. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Pedro. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Aha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on these posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Oh, Sayori, without a doubt. Okay. I'm gonna admit, I think I'm getting attached to Sayori a little bit. I don't know if it's bad or not, though. I shouldn't get attached. Pedro, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Yeah? I'm not hiding anything. But... your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I did do it yesterday, so... I mean, you can consider me a world-famous poet now. You're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Okay. That's definitely the nice... That was off key. There's a lot of things... That's really nice. Wah! Stop thinking weird things, stupid! I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. You're gonna get hungry. Tiny house. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection, you know? It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try and explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Whoosh! Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Makes it fucking bends it and twists it. Hey, Pedro, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Woo. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. It's for Monica. Sigh. Are you even listening to it anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped, but being attentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Everyone turns around to see my thick cheeks. I'm just so thick. They grew up here. I grew in the badonkadonks. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. There's vomit on her sweater already. It's Mom's spaghetti. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm gonna love it anyways. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends and friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy fuck. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean... This wasn't... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Of course it is. Am I in frame? I hope so. So I've been here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself, please. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, we're back. I wanted to sit down, it was getting a bit hot, standing up, tiring too. But I'm happy to sit down and get the fan all on me, you know. It gives me a chance to, you know, not stand up for like an hour whenever I record these. Alright, who's next? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Scooby snack. Well done, Pedro. Well done, Pedro. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry too much if it seems like I can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. Hang on. It happened in the dead of night. I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. As an ordinary human, I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware of that raccoon, and that his fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments and its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that the eyes of my raccoon flamed. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've become quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me an excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. I think about raccoons and her favorite cutlery sets. That's right. Oh, I got it. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. It's the knife, isn't it? Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me for my manually muscular voice. Don't you have anything like that, Pedro? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. My guilty pleasure is watching the Wiggles Death March. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. That's okay, I'll leave Monica for last. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. but you never really struck me as her type. Siri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Excuse me? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, them's fighting words. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we could take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree on the subject of a poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something about similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels so insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounded like she learned a lesson. Well, I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I will, Natsuki. Hello, Monica. Hi again, Pedro. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. She looks at it. Scans it. That is it. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Haha. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. You do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Let me check something quickly. Properties. Local files. Browse local files. Huh. That's a little bizarre, to be honest with you. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Aha! Sometimes asking what a poem isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or the conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is the tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? It's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading about each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves and instead of getting new members. That's a conservative right as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Aw, that sounds like fun. Sayori's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never really shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. So I'd love for us to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I know if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. It's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Yeah, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Very nice. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping they set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. How's it look? Wow, oh shit. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words almost transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the roiling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Woo! Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition he deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Aha! Sorry I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice was made as the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were able to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Pedro liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems that wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do that in front of everyone. Then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? So maybe go before Pedro. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Pedro lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Making me terribly awkward. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. I need a drink of water, oh my god. I gotta get through this day to the next poem. I need to for this episode. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem was called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Oh, she's still a little unenthused. The poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it, as Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd be better not to make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know what time you'll need to be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. So I'm already presently surprised that you're putting this all in this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Eat my hat. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Now eat my hair. Jeez, guys, don't make me such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Pedro, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? It's kind of those things like when you have a girlfriend and she asks, if I had no skin, would you still love me? And then you say no, and they're like, but it's me. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Oh. Sayori, you really think I ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, you know, you are as well. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Pedro. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen on that time? Oh, I did it! I made it! I'm saving that for tomorrow. I'll save over that one. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna leave the episode there. I'm really loving this game, and I think I'm starting to grow really attached to Sayori. Monika's cool too, like, she still gives me that weird vibe, and the other two, you know, I haven't really interacted with enough. So I guess I'll find out. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.